So I decided to make a video about how I connected my ham radio, which is a Yaesu FT3D, to my helmet on my motorcycle via Bluetooth. This radio is Bluetooth capable. There's devices you can buy if you have a radio that is not Bluetooth capable, where basically you plug into the side of this thing where your speaker mic goes, it plugs into your Bluetooth device, and then your Bluetooth device connects with your Bluetooth device on your helmet. So typically this Bluetooth device in my helmet, built into my helmet, is connected to my phone, and when I play music, you can hear music playing through it. My wife rides as well. She's got a little Indian Scout, and we can talk back and forth just by using this button here to push and talk to each other, or to play music or whatever we want to do in it. But I wanted to be able to use my ham radio while I'm riding. And what I found out was this device is Bluetooth capable, and I'm able to connect it to the Sena 10A, but the problem is I have to push to talk, the side push to talk button, to key the radio. So right now I'm pairing it. Phone pairing. So I'm pairing to this, I'm unpairing my phone, and I'm pairing to my handy-talkie, my walkie-talkie radio. So what I have to do right now, once this thing pairs, is every time I want to key the radio and talk, I have to push the push to talk button on the side of the radio. I have to push and hold it. I didn't push the connecting button. There it goes. I turned it on, but I didn't hit connecting, sorry. So, okay, so you can hear it's connected up now. There's a microphone right in here on the inside of my helmet. So if I push this push to talk button on the side of the radio and key up with my head in the helmet, I can just talk right into the microphone, and then I can hear when I unkey. November 1, Romeo Oscar Echo portable. The problem is I was going to mount this on my handlebars or somewhere on the bike on a ram mount, but I don't want to have to reach up and push and hold this button every time I transmit. What I found was this button right here on the side, this little button. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me put it in the light a little bit so you can hopefully see a little better. There we go. This little button on the side right here will actually key the radio. So if I push this button, it'll key the radio. The red light's on. You can see the radio is keyed up. The little microphone is in here, right there. N1 ROE portable testing. And then when I push it, it unkeys. So every time I push that button, it keys up, and it keeps the radio keyed up until I push it again. But now I'm back to the same problem I have here. I have to push and hold this here. This one is a little bit easier. I can just push it and let it go, but then I got to reach up and push it and unkey it. So what I really want is a way to remotely push and hold the push to talk button. And I know they make speaker mics that go here. I didn't want to spend 50, 60, 70 bucks on a speaker mic just to plug in there, just to find out whether or not the Bluetooth will override the speaker mic. And then what am I going to do with the speaker mic? Where am I going to put it on the motorcycle? How am I going to transmit? So what I did was I got on Amazon and I bought this push to talk switch right here on the handlebar. You can see it right here, this red button, for $17. It came with a mono plug on the end instead of the 4-pin. The Yaesu radio uses a 4-pin. So I bought this little pack of 4 pins, and you can see the black one was already sacrificed to my poor soldering skills. So I soldered a 4-pin on there. I cut the mono plug off, soldered a 4-pin on, and now I'm going to set this down for just a second so I can plug the radio in. I can plug the radio into the side and then mount the radio somehow, somewhere, either a ram mount or something on the handlebar. This is my wife's Triumph. I'm not going to be doing it on this bike. My Dyna is not here right now. But as you'll see, when I push this red button, you'll see the red light come on the radio. It's going to transmit and key the radio. So I can just ride and hold the push the transmit button and key the radio as long as I want, and then just let it go. Super easy. I don't have to reach up. I don't have to let go of the handlebars, reach up here and push and hold it to key the radio. So that's my solution to getting my FT3D. And you can really use this for any radio, any two-way radio that's got a jack on the side for a mic jack, or a jack on the side for a speaker mic. If it's just a jack for a microphone, I'm assuming, depending on the radio, that would be a mono plug, and you wouldn't have to rely on your soldering skills in a messy garage that my son is rebuilding his Ducati. You wouldn't have to rely on cutting and soldering a new plug on there. You could just use a mono plug and plug it right in here, because some radios have an ear plug, you know, a speaker, and then they have a microphone plug. They're two separate plugs. So I'm assuming that would work, but I don't know. But you'd have to look it up for your radio. So anyway, I already owned the Sena SMH10. I did not want to upgrade that to make it work. I did not want to buy that separate device, which comes with a remote push-to-talk button. So for less than $30, I was able to make this push-to-talk button that plugs in, attaches to the motorcycle, and we'll give it a try one day in a couple of weeks when it's not 108 degrees out up here in the Antelope Valley in the Mojave Desert, and see how it works. All right, thanks for watching.